Hello friends. I found my Book of Shadows that I had started. Oh gosh, I don't know. We were doing a series. I was gonna start a new Book of Shadows, but I really love this system. So my mom had given me, I think it's Creative Memories, little metal things. See them? We did chakras. And then we started on the elements. So we did earth, and we were doing correspondences, deities, the tarot correspondences for that, you know, anything. Some earth goddesses and gods, animals and herbs and all that stuff. We did earth, and this was air. Although I think it must have went like this. So air. Oh, he's my favorite. Pegasus, I love him. And eagles. Yeah, so that was air. And then we did fire. And so we need to do water and complete that. And see, the back just slides. So you could, like, put a ton of these in. You know? And expand it, expand it, expand it. So I haven't decorated the front of it or anything yet, but I'm gonna look up some mixed media techniques and see if I can figure that out. You don't have to have a system like this either. I'm just using it because that's what I had. Before I remembered doing this on the channel, I was gonna start with, you know, this fabric, or you can use any fabric, you know, and then this is just a book of Frank Sinatra that my mom had. This one's made out of a file folder, easy peasy. Just glued some fabric on with junk pages in between. You could even do a 3-ring binder, and it's a garden planner. But wouldn't this be cool for like a spell book? So after you have all these, you know, big pages, you have all these tiny little pages. Wouldn't that be cute to do, like love spells up top, protection spells? And if you're doing fabric, I recommend this stuff. Is awesome. Here are the finished water pages. I have a beautiful example of a chariot, what I would consider to be a chariot. Tons of movement, man. He's cruising, you can tell. But I added some papers, a little bit of washi tape, some fabric. These are rub-ons. Little piece of map. This is a water lotus, or a water lily, I guess. And of course the cauldron. This I got off of a website. If I can remember what it is, I'll link it down below. But I liked the design, and I added some stickles along just to make it a little bling. This is a little sticker. More rub-ons, more fabric. I love this paper. Reminded me of fish scales. Then we'll turn it over, and I have a little stamp, a goddess that I sprayed, and then wound up covering up some of her, but and this is kind of a nod to the Little Mermaid. My daughter Alicia and I used to love to watch that together. So. All my info. And there's a little seashell with a pearl, and even a lake. Used background paper that looked like water. It's pretty cool. Here's another one that I just collaged on, and then I'll save that for something else. you know, you add to this stuff all the time. So then I used another bit of map, wrote down some keywords, just some associations. I cut out a little chalice and put some antiquing wax on with some this fabric in behind. And this reminded me of water too, I don't know why. And this is a birch. They're associated with water. We turn it over and there's another bottle, some seashells, healing. This, I made this to designate healing energy. You are loved. I thought she looked like an amazing goddess, and I put a little umbrella. She is the goddess of tea, which is also associated with water. So on this page, I have just gods and goddess names associated with water, some seaweed in the background that I cut out, washi tape, more speckly washi tape, clear drops, and put it on the moon and the water to kind of make them shimmer a little bit more. These were just stickers, of course the background paper, and then more map, more washi, another pocket, and this has a lovely poem inside. When I open up this little door, there is some more. These are actual older sailor markings. I don't know, you know, what some of them mean, but. And then we are like the islands in the sea, separate on the surface but connected on the deep. And that was by James Williams. And then I got some Bob's info. He's a Sagittarius. And I'm water, so it's fire and water. And then I just have my war water recipe. So that is it. So that's it. I hope you liked the water page, and I hope it inspires you to create your own Book of Shadows or Grimoire with me this year. I'd like to follow it all the way till next Samhain. So we'll see how far I get. If you know of anybody that would like to create one of their own and needs help or some ideas or whatever, send them on over. And the more the merrier. We can share them on whatever social media you want to. I'd love to see them. Of course, you can do good old-fashioned VR. Thanks for coming, guys, and until next time, blessings.